You are tuned in to your dose of positivity. I am Marlene Motivates, and like I always say, just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Hi everyone, it's Marlene Motivates, and I am the channel for mindset shifting, everything positive, motivation, encouragement, enlightenment, and self improvement. If it's your first time clicking on this channel, hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you as a fellow motivator, and as always, I would love for you to join my channel membership. Hey everyone, welcome to your dose of positivity. So, I just want to welcome you and let's see who's in the chat. Hey Butterroll Boutique, how are you doing? Happy Thursday to you. I hope you're well. Good to see you. And I would love for you all to give me a like. And those who are watching in the replay, leave me a comment in the comment section below. So, everybody, we're talking today about positive energy and how important it is. And to have positive energy, there's some things that we need to do. Yeah, and we got to find out how to keep that positive energy. What are some of the things that we can do to, first, we're going to talk about creating positive energy. So, to create positive energy, we have to first start with shifting your mindset. To create positive energy, it's all about your state of mind. And with life, stress, everything that can happen to us, we may feel that if our environment is negative or we're around people that is negative, it's hard to attract that positive energy, but it is possible to do so. So first you have to start by shifting your mindset to looking for the good in your life, looking for what you have. And it's about creating positive thinking, creating how you look. What is your outlook? What is your attitude towards your situation and your life? Because if your outlook is negative, so will your energy, because your energy is going to follow your thoughts. Okay. And it's very important to shift your mindset. I've seen people their whole lives be miserable when it is a choice. You have to choose whether you're going to be positive or whether you're going to be negative. Hey, James Money, how are you? Welcome. Happy Thursday to you. You have to choose to be positive each and every day. Every single day, it's a choice. Just like there's always going to be problems every day you have to wake up with that positive focus, that positive mindset. Okay. And how we keep that positive mindset is the second point. We have to eliminate negative thoughts. And it's not as easy as just saying, I don't want to think negative. Life happens, and we can't stop those negative thoughts from coming to our mind. Even if it's ourself, we have to constantly be seeking ways to be positive, look at things in a positive way. Even if what is happening around you is not positive, we can work on our thinking. And how we eliminate those negative thoughts is looking for the best in things, looking for the best and walking in gratitude. It's very important to have gratitude for the things that you have. And you don't have to have a lot. When you're constantly seeking and searching for the good, you'll see it all around you. And it's not as easy for some. It's very difficult for some to be positive when their situation, when their life, a health problem, finances is not going the way that we want it to go. So that can be a challenge. Hey, Tracy, how are you? Welcome. It's so good to see you, and happy Thursday to you. And of course, as always, members, drop exclamation point member to have your link dropped. Yes, it's very important to be careful about our thoughts because we can't stop negative thinking because of life and other people's negative thoughts and negative energy, and it can get transferred to us. But we have to understand when those negative things hit our mind, we have to immediately dismiss it. And it's more involved in just dismissing a negative thought, it's replacing it with a positive one. I will explain what I mean. When I used to always think of my life in a negative light about what was happening to me, the way others were treating me. See, one thing that we cannot control the actions of other people. You cannot control the attitude of others, but we can always focus on what is within our control, what is within our power. And what is in your power is the way that you look at your life, what you choose to think about yourself, what you choose to think about your life. And are you going to be grateful? Are you going to have gratitude? Are you going to have a positive attitude, even though it may be difficult? See, being positive is a lifestyle. It's something that every day you have to wake up and make a choice to be positive. Hey, Rudy, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome. Happy Thursday. Every single day, we have to make a choice to be positive. And it's very hard to be positive when you're around negative people, negative situations, maybe you don't feel good. It's a lot of reasons why we can start getting down that road and start thinking that negative way, or letting our mind go into those things, when we can make a choice. And it shows how much control we have as human beings. You have the control to think positively. What a power that we possess as human beings. You can choose to smile, you can choose to laugh, you can choose to not let things get to you. All of that is in our control. Because other people do wrong, it doesn't mean that we have to even give a response. See, it's about how you're choosing to use your energy. See, and you can't keep positive energy by putting out negative ones. So it's something you constantly have to work on. It's self control, patience, and also understanding that some people just aren't worth your time. They're not worth your energy. They're not worth your effort. Okay. Now, we're talking about how to create that positive energy. And here's a very major one. This is a major one. Have mastery over your emotions. Have mastery over your emotions. Now, I know that is something that we can do, not only as ladies, but also gentlemen. See, women usually go by the way that they feel, and men usually go by their logical thinking. So when something is not either logical, or something makes you feel a certain type of way, you can react in a negative way. So it's very important that we know how to control our emotions, and we understand that there is a time and a place to display our emotions. Look, people will treat you in a way because they know that you don't have control or mastery over your emotions. See, and we never allow someone to have control or power over our emotions. Don't let others have that control, because usually it comes in a negative way. People do things to get you so upset and so angry that you lash out. And that's what you call transfer of energy. They want, because they're in a negative space and a negative light, they want to make you feel miserable. They want you to be just as negative as they are. See, and we have the power to have mastery over how much we're going to listen to, how much we're going to allow that person to get into our mind, what our response is going to be. All of those things is within our control. You have the power to be positive. You have the power to conserve your energy. You have the power to ignore others. It's all within you. But once you understand that you have the power to be positive, things will just start shifting in your life. See, we all want to keep positive energy, but we have to understand what it takes to do so. Okay. Now, we also have to build our confidence. That's very important, to attract positive energy. We have to know who we are. You know, that's that inner work, that the inside of us, that no matter what's happening on the outside, we are confident with our insides. And I have to tell you today that from your inside, you are wonderful, you are beautiful, and you are special. When you have that kind of power and you acknowledge it to yourself, which I recommend everyone to do, every single day you should acknowledge your strength, acknowledge your beauty, acknowledge your talents, acknowledge your gifts. See, that's how you keep your positive energy flowing, when no matter what's happening, regardless of what someone says or does, you're confident within yourself. See, that's how you keep your positive energy. See, when your vibration is low, when your mind is weakened, and you are only going by what other people are saying about you, that's when you're going to feel down. That's when you're going to feel, your energy go down, your vibration, everything, when you don't have control over your inside. See, you can't control what others do, but you can control what you do, what you think, how you're allowing your energy or how you're conserving it. See, think good about yourself, and we definitely have to work on building our self confidence. See, when you're confident in who you are, you're confident in what you can do, you're confident in where you are going, there's nothing that you can't do. And I want you to repeat that to yourself anytime, maybe when your confidence is challenged, when someone is coming at you with negativity, when someone's trying to bring you their drama and upload all of their garbage onto you. No, that's your mess and you need to keep it. See, you have to know who you are, what you're about, where you're going. And the more that you build your self confidence, the more that you love yourself and you love your life, your lights can shine, your lights can radiate, and you will keep your positive energy. Hey, I am Tracy Lee. Welcome. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Happy Thursday to you. I hope you're doing well. We're talking about positive energy today, which is very important. And I welcome everybody who is here. And if you have not already, hit the like for your girl. Hey, I almost said Boss Life Online. Hey, Geo Vlogs, H Town, how are you? Welcome. Happy Thursday. Good to see you guys. Yes, we're talking about positive energy and how important it is for us. And we just finished talking about building your self-confidence. Yes. Build your self-confidence. Be strong in who you are. Know your worth. Even if nobody else can see it. Even if nobody else believes it. But it's very important for you to believe in you. Believe that you are somebody, you know? No, so when challenges face you, when negativity hits you, you won't just fall by the wayside. You won't get down, you won't get discouraged because you know who you are on the inside. As we age and as we get older, you can't change you can't change the outside for the most part. But what you can do is make yourself even more beautiful, even stronger, more enlightened. You can make your attitude more positive, your outlook. You can see the good in yourself. You can forgive yourself for the past and anything that is holding you back from living a successful and prosperous life. Hey, Yaya's Best Life. How are you? Welcome. Good to see you. And happy Thursday to you. Yes, we must keep our positive energy, and it is very important for us to continuously build our self-confidence because life happens, stress happens, disappointments, setbacks, challenges, so many things happen to us as human beings on the day-to-day basis, and we have to constantly work on building our confidence so we can keep our positive energy. Now, let's go on to the next point. After we're building our self confidence, we have to take care of ourselves. You must. It's not something optional. You must take care of yourself. And I don't mean in a physical way. While that is important for us to, look good, give ourselves our personal care and not neglect what we need to do for our physical person, but we also have to work on our mental health as well. That's a part of keeping your positive energy. It means that checking in on yourself. How am I doing mentally? Am I doing okay? Am I taking care and doing everything that I need to do for me so that I can feel good? And you keep your positive energy because you can't give everything to others and never give to yourself. We have to constantly fill up our cup. And when we don't do so, that's when our energy, vibration, confidence, everything starts to decline and decrease. Okay. So we definitely have to take care of ourselves. And we have to take care of ourselves mentally. We have to take care of ourselves emotionally. You know, when it comes to our emotional health, we have to think that, there's some times where you need to cry. Sometimes you need to get upset or get angry. You have to release those things. We're not robots. You're a real person. You have real struggles. You have real challenges. Allow yourself to feel what you feel, but don't let it get out of control and let other people be the source of your anger. You got to learn to channel your energy in the right space and place. So have your time. Have your time where if you need to be upset, if you need to cry, if you need to journal and write things out, if you need to sit in prayer, if you need to sit and meditate, then do so. Because that's a part of keeping your positive energy. You have to feed yourself. You are a source of energy, a dynamic one at that. And because we are dynamic, because we are wonderfully made in the image of God, we have to take care of what was created. We were created for a purpose. You were created for a purpose. I was created for a purpose. So take care of yourself. Hey, the Bright family, how are you? Welcome. Happy Thursday. Welcome in. Nate, baby, how are you? Good to see you. Happy Thursday. Hey, Leticia, welcome. Happy Thursday to you. Yes, it's so important for us to do so. Hey, precious pieces, how are you? Welcome. I think it's your first time here and I appreciate you coming by. Welcome to the Motivators family. Yes, everybody, it's very important for us to take care of ourselves. And I especially am speaking to those who are parents, grandparents, caregivers. You're playing any role where you're putting out energy into other people. If you're always transmitting all of your energy into others, but never feeding the source, the host, yourself, your energy will go down. And we can't let that happen. Why? Because we love ourselves. And part of self love, self worth is knowing when it's time to take some me time. And don't wait for a week, 2 weeks, or just one specific day per month to check on how you are doing. Do your self care every day, 10 or 15 minutes. Do something that will be that plug that you put back into your light source. Very important. To keep your positive energy, you must maintain it. You must maintain it by doing things that you need, you know? And it's not being selfish to love yourself and give yourself me time. That's how we can be there and help others by showing up 100% full, happy, peaceful, energized. We have to do that for ourselves. And you deserve to do that. If nobody has not told you today, you're a valuable person, you're an asset. Don't be a liability from others. Don't let other people, all their mess, all their junk, take you down. That's not what you deserve. You deserve way more than to just allow people just to take and for you to not receive. And we also, when it comes to keeping our positive energy, we have to ask for help. There are times where we feel bombarded with life in general. You're bombarded. You're doing too much. You're trying to do things in a perfect way. And we're not perfect people. You can't do everything. You're not a robot. You're a human being. You breathe and you live. Pinch yourself. You're real. So you need some downtime. And that means delegating to whoever you can delegate. If you have people around you that offer help, take it. That's how we can keep our positive energy, by conserving our energy when we can. Ask, say, hey, can you do this? Hey, can you do that? And let them do it. Don't try to, uh, you know, micromanage them. Oh, and no, it has to be just like this. And no, don't put this over here. No, 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 no. Let other people do things for you. Let other people help you. And if you're not getting help from other people, learn to ask for help. It's very important. As a person who knows their worth, we have to understand we can only do so much. We can only do so much. You can only do so much. I can only do so much. And then it's time to ask for some help. Nate, there's always something that we can ask for help. Learn to ask for help. Learn to find a mentor. Learn to find ways that we can alleviate some of the stress. And also, part of doing for us is knowing when, hey, nope, I cannot help you. This is my time. Don't be afraid to say and speak up and say no with no explanation of why it's no. Because it's no. And why? Because it's no. And because I said no and I mean what I said. Learn to speak up for yourself. And when you always act like you can do everything, right? You always act like you can do everything in this world, and you cannot. Cannot do everything. Everybody needs some help. So ask for it. Find a mentor. And if you're not getting the help, then find others, maybe not family members, maybe somebody you need to seek some help for certain things in your household. But do what you need to do so that you can feel good about yourself. We're worth it. You're worth it. If nobody has not told you this yet today, you are worth it. You're worth the time, you're worth the effort, you're worth the challenge. And we have to be determined to love ourselves amidst all odds. Even if your back is against the wall, even when you don't know your next step, your next day in your life. But it's about you. You have to think about you. Very important. You must. It's not optional. A lot of times I would just say, well, I'm overwhelmed, and you're trying to do everything. And of course, if you're doing everything, why would other people offer to help you? Don't act like you can do everything. Say, no, I cannot do everything. You need to do X, Y, and Z. Delegate those roles to other people and let them do it. Let people help you. Ask for help. Real talk. Yes, Geo Vlogs H Town. Ask for help. And I know, it takes some humility. We don't want to think that we need help, but everybody does. Everybody needs help. Everybody needs the compassion. Everybody needs a helping hand. Everybody needs someone that they can vent how they feel with. And I'm not saying to just do it to any person off on the side of the road, but somebody that you can trust, somebody that is supportive, somebody who listens to you, somebody who treats you with compassion and understanding. Get help from those people. They're there for a reason. They're there for a reason. So ask, and ask. Don't be stubborn. Don't be stubborn. Thank you so much, Tracy. I appreciate that. Don't be afraid to ask for help. And here's the next point in creating your positive energy: practice gratitude. Practice gratitude. It's very important to be grateful for the things that you do have. Hey, Liz, how are you? Good to see you. And welcome. Happy Thursday to you. Yes, it is so true. We have to be grateful for what we have. And if you know, I used to be that type of individual where I was always thinking about what I didn't have. And I don't have this and I don't have that. And this person has this and I don't even have that. But you're always looking to the left or to the right and looking what other people have. But that's not meant to be for you. One person's life is not your life. What you have, learn to be grateful for the little that you have right now so that when you have more in the future, you know how to take care of it, you know how to be more responsible, and you know how to have more gratitude. Because if you cannot be grateful for when you have small things, how could you ever be grateful when you have more and bigger things? Okay. That's important for us to get that type of understanding for ourselves. Be grateful for what I have, be grateful for what I am. And a part also of gratitude is being grateful for your achievements. You know, we will all day pat others on the back, tell them, you're doing a great job, but are you doing that to yourself? Are you giving yourself that pat on the back? I do that to myself all the time. I'm so proud of you, especially if I restrained myself from doing something when I wanted to punch somebody in their throat box, or I or I wanted to do something that I shouldn't, or I wanted to say something that I knew would not have a good, you know, it wouldn't have a good consequence to that. I celebrate myself. I tell myself, oh, you have really grown, you have really matured. Celebrate yourself. Pat yourself on the back. It's very important to encourage yourself and to tell yourself, you're doing a good job. Keep going. And I'm proud of you. Don't wait for other people to say they're proud of you. Give that gift to yourself. That's important. Now that we've talked about how to create positive energy, now let's talk about how to stay positive, because that it's important to learn how to be positive, but it's also very important that once you start to become positive with the things that we just talked about, now how do you stay in that positive mode? So one of the things that I think is very important is to be outside of your environment, to enjoy the outdoors, enjoy nature, enjoy being around. We have to remove ourselves from environments, especially if your environment is toxic. Okay, especially if people around you are toxic. You may not be able to change that at the moment. Maybe these are permanent people in your life and you're never going to be able to change who they are, but you can change what you allow your mind to think. And it's very good for your mental and your emotional health for you to go outside, step outside, take on the outside, sit in nature, sit and think, sit and meditate, you know, have your alone time, your me time. It's very important to maintain your positive energy. You are a source of light. So, sources of light, they need to flourish on the outside. Hey, Wanda, how are you? Good to see you. Happy Thursday. It's very important for us to enjoy being outside, have some fun, go for a walk, go for a jog, go do whatever it is that you like to do on the outside. Do that for yourself. It will make you feel so good and make you feel energized. So, this is, I feel, is very important to maintain your positive energy is performing random acts of kindness. See, when you're kind to other people, it allows us time to not think about our own present circumstance, that other people in real time have problems. And when we get our mind off of thinking about what we're going through, what do? You're feeding, you're supporting, and you're helping another person. So it's very important to help other people, be kind to other people. You know, what you do to others, it comes right back to you. So perform some random acts of kindness and it doesn't have to be big things. It doesn't even have to cost you money. Something as nice as opening the door for another person, showing someone a smile, telling somebody, have a great day, giving someone a compliment. All of these things are things, is free. It doesn't cost you anything to be kind to another person. See, we don't know what another person is going through, and you could be the one person that can make their whole day shift. That's within your control and within your power. It doesn't take anything to smile. And when you smile, most likely another person will smile right back at you. Kindness is free. Be kind to others so that you can receive kindness as well. Yes, I'm doing great, Wanda. Thank you so much. Right? Because I be stuck in the house until I have to go take care of business. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's very important to go outside, even if it's not that you're going anywhere. Even step outside of where you live. Just get a few minutes, breathe in some fresh air, and get your mind off of thinking about your situations or your problems. It's very good for you. Get some fresh air. Go outside, enjoy the outdoors. Another one that I really think is important every day is to not take yourself too seriously. This is how we keep our positive energy. It's a lot of people out there and they're so like the look on their face always, their face is all in the middle, all what is it? What do you call this? Wrinkled up, so grouchy and mean, and their face has a arresting, constipated look. Hmm. And it looks so miserable and they're so mad all the time. Yes, you can be faced with problems. Yes, you can have challenges, but learn to not take yourself too seriously. Laugh about your life. Look at the light side, the bright side of life. Enjoy it. Have some fun. Listen to something funny. Laugh at yourself. Don't be too serious. We alleviate a lot of worry when we don't allow life to bring us down, but we learn to cope with our situation the best way that we can. Hey, Boss Life Online, how are you? Welcome. And of course, all my members drop exclamation point member to have your link dropped. Thank you all so much for being here and thank you for your support. Yes, it's very important for us to laugh at ourselves, laugh at our situation. Don't be too serious. When we laugh, we lessen our stress in our mind and we let ourselves cope in a better way. Okay? Very important. Laugh today. Have some fun. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy life. That's how we can keep positive energy as well. And this is another one that is very important to keep a positive attitude. We also have to hang around with positive people. Your circle, your associates, whether in person, online, or what you're looking at on TV, shows, what you're choosing to be entertained by, all of this feeds into if we keep our positive energy. Because I'm telling you that if you keep yourself around negative people, before you know it, you know, before you know it, you're going to be negative too. You start to say the things that they say, and if it's negative, if you're always around somebody and they're always saying nothing is ever working out and this is happening and that's happening, and they never say today's a great day. I'm grateful for today. I'm in a good mood. I'm I'm always attracting positive energy. That's something that my mentor would say all the time, and I didn't. I wasn't thinking that way because I still had that negative mindset. And when she would always say that to me, eventually I started saying that to myself. I'm always attracting positive energy. It's about what you think about. It's who you surround yourself by and the words that come out of your mouth. So radiate that. Speak about positive things. Yes, there's a lot of negativity out there, right? We can't stop that negative, but we can choose to speak about what is happening good in our life. The gifts, the blessings, the whatever it is that you want to call it. Speak about those things, and that's how we can encourage others as well as ourselves. Speak about positive things and hang around positive people, people who are doing good things. It doesn't have to be big things or great things, but those of those who you know, and they're having their struggle in their life, but they're keeping a positive mindset, they're keeping a positive attitude. Those are the people that we want to stick around. Those are the people that you want to hang around. People who regardless of their situation, regardless of how their life is, they maintain a positive attitude, and they say things like, I'm determined to be positive, I'm determined to be happy, I'm determined to succeed. The, when you get that type of energy, that type of vibration, you can't help but emit some of their rays as well. So hang around some positive people, learn from them. It doesn't have to be people who are, look like us. It can be people of different races. It can be people who are gurus. We can just do great things, right? We can all do great things, but we have to surround ourselves by some positive people with positive attitudes. Hi, Derek. How are you? Welcome. We have to hang around some positive people as well. We can't think that we won't be affected by negativity if we constantly are around people who are always negative. That's why it's important for us to distance ourselves from negative people. Very important. Distance yourself from people who make you feel negative, make you feel like every time you're around them, like you next thing you have transferred some of their dark energy, their negativity, their attitude, their drama. Don't let those type of people stay around you and stay in your life. See, you have to say to yourself, I deserve to not only have positive energy but maintain it. And we cannot maintain positive energy when we surround ourselves by negative people, when we listen to negativity, and when we think and speak negatively. So we have to look at our own self. I want you to pause for a moment and to think, how do I generally think? Do I look at my life as the glass half full, or do I think it's half empty? Do I think that great things are happening to me? Am I grateful for the life that I have? Am I grateful for the people in my life that I have that love me and respect me? Do I respect myself? Do I respect my opinions? Am I doing things that show that I love myself? See, until we start doing more of those things, we cannot maintain positive energy. We can say it in our mind, I want to be positive, but you're letting yourself be surrounded by negative people. You're listening to their negativity on the internet, on the TV, from those people on the job, this person, that person, but you're not eliminating it from your own mind. See, we have the power to eliminate any negativity that we choose to. If something is not serving you and feeding you and encouraging you, making you smile, making you think, oh, that's something good. I need to be doing something like that. If it's not giving you ideas, wisdom, making you feel good, then that's not what you need in your life. Anything that is not feeding you in a positive way, if it's not something that is encouraging you, making you feel good about yourself, strengthening your determination, your values, your beliefs, if it's not being supportive of everything that you want to do, it's not good for you. We have to look, how am I being fed from others? Are other people feeding and nourishing my spirit? Are they encouraging me emotionally? Are they being there? Are they listening to me? See, there's many ways that we can support other people. We can support people emotionally, mentally, financially, and spiritually. So look for ways that you can gain support, because while you can be there and support others, yes, very important to be kind and to give to others, but don't forget about yourself in the process. Love yourself because you deserve to be loved. Yes, you do. You deserve to. And we train people how to treat us. We train them. So if you constantly allow people and you let people use you, you let people talk to you any kind of way, mm-mm. That was yesterday. Today is a whole new day. At any day, you have the opportunity, the possibilities to shift anything that you don't like out of your life. See, you're an adult. You're not a child anymore. There's no more baby step, baby talk. We have to be accountable for our own lives, our own self. What do you allow? Do you treat yourself as a beautiful being that you are? Because we each are. We're all beautiful beings. We're all wonderfully made. But how are we treating ourselves? How do we let other people treat us? See, it's your choice. If you don't like the way people treat you, if you don't like it, now what are you going to do about it? You're grown. You're an adult. You're responsible for your own peace and your own happiness. That part, you're responsible for it. It's not anybody else's responsibility for your joy, your happiness, your positivity. That's nobody else's responsibility. We have to take control of that ourselves. And if you don't like the direction of your life, if you don't like how you feel, if you don't like the way you're being treated, what are you going to do about it? Mhm. We have to be responsible. We have to be responsible for our own self. And if you don't like something, be willing to change it. See, we talk about I love myself, and we also out the side of our mouth say we don't like certain things. But those things that you don't like that's happening to you in your life, what are you doing to change it? See, if you don't make a change, nothing will change. So put on your big girl panties, your big boy drawers, and be an adult today. Okay? That was for somebody. Yes, positive energy comes from having a spiritual investment in God's care without caring. Carry it to God. Do what makes you have joy. Yes, you have to feed all aspects of your life, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. You have to think about all those things and then find out where you're lacking and pour and feed into that aspect of you. Yes, because you deserve it. You deserve the overflow and the abundance. You, and myself. You deserve the overflow and the abundance. You deserve all of the positive energy, the enlightenment. See, all of us are given gifts, all of us are given talents, but we fail to launch them because, unfortunately, sometimes others are dragging you down with them because they're still people. They're still making the same excuses. They're still covering up. They're still telling lies. They're still not getting up and getting into action. So, why are you hanging around those people again? Why? I'll wait. Why? We have to ask ourselves that. Why are we allowing others to do that to us? Why do we take that mistreatment when you deserve so much more? See, one thing that I learned a long time ago is that I got to take ownership of myself. And if I keep allowing people who are doing wrong to me, or they're not doing anything for themselves, I am stopping and blocking my own progress. Hmm. When I realized that, it was like, what? So if you're still at the moment, if you're not getting to where you need to go at the moment, it could be because you're not doing what you need to do. It's because you're not letting go of people that are holding you back, who are draining you emotionally, mentally, financially, spiritually. When you have people draining you and you don't have people in your life who are making deposits into your life, it won't work. Just like in a bank, if you don't put any money in the bank, you don't have anything to take out. So make sure you're around people who are depositing in your life and not just withdrawing. Okay? It's real talk. Yes, no one is responsible for my level of joy. Yes, God, that's being accountable. See, I used to always say, oh, I wish I was happier. I wish I was happier. See, people can add to your happiness, but nobody can give you joy. That's a personal thing. It's personal. I am in control of my joy. You are in control of your joy. Yes. Yes, it's so true. We each are in control of what we do for ourselves. Okay. Now, let's go to the next point. We talked about hanging around and being around positive people. And I think that that's so important for us to stay around positive people. And here is another one: to keep positive, we have to take a mental break. Let's be honest. Take a mental break. Up here, your mind can only take so much, right? We can only take so much. You can only do so much. You can only hold so much. There's a certain time where you have to delegate, you have to release, get some exercise, go into, if you're a person of faith, go into your prayer, go into your meditation, go into doing something so you can release some of that negativity, that energy, that stress. But you must release it, because if you don't release it, it goes down deeper inside of you. Hey, the word, how are you? Welcome. Happy Thursday. Yes, if you don't release your stress, if you don't know how to speak up for yourself, and you don't know how to set boundaries with other people and say, oh, you've gone too far. Nope, that's enough. Nope, I'm not doing that today. Say no. Say no to the things that you really want to say no to. Unapologetically. I don't have to explain why it is what it is. It's because I said what I said. And that's the end of it. So, part of keeping your positive energy is taking a mental break. It's very important to unplug from, we live in a digital world. There's always everything going off, our phones, we're getting emails, we're getting texts, we're getting this, phone calls, on and on. It's always, we're bombarded with having to constantly be attached to something. But at a certain period of time, we have to detach. We have to detach and take a mental break. Take a mental, I call it a mental health break from everybody, right? From everybody. Take a break and just take a deep breath and just let yourself just be. Just enjoy that time to just be who you are, and to just let your mind go blank and to not think about anything but you and what you need and what you deserve and who you are. I think that's how you reconnect with your own self, and it's how you fuel yourself. It's how you recharge. However it is that you recharge, take a mental break away from everybody. You can't, we're always going to be somebody something. You're always going to be somebody's mom, aunt, grandma, cousin, this one, daddy, uncle, brother. You're always going to be something to everyone. But my question is, but what are you to yourself? Hmm. What am I to me? What am I doing for me? What am I doing to recharge me and to love me? What am I doing to encourage myself? And I encourage you to take some time within your day, every single day, and sit in your silence and speak positively over your life. You know, I love you for what you're going through. I love you for your confidence. I love you for your strength. I love you for your motivation. I love you for your strength. I love you for your wisdom. I love you for your humility. Speak over your life and believe that. Celebrate yourself and love yourself who you are. And if you don't do that for yourself, if you don't give yourself that gift of self love, meditation, you know, detachment from everybody else. You cannot refuel yourself. We usually wake up every day and you just immediately you fly off the bed. Oh, you got oh take care of the kids. Oh, take care of this person. Take care of your spouse. Take care of this one. Take care of that one. Take care of the job and this. And you fly out the door. You haven't done anything for yourself. You haven't fixed your mindset for the day. You haven't encouraged yourself. You haven't said, I love you today. You haven't probably eaten. So you have to show up every day and feed into your own self, feed your spirit, feed your body, encourage yourself, motivate yourself. And that's how you maintain your positive energy. You can't look for other people to be your sources of encouragement. It's a responsibility of our adulthood, to love ourselves, to challenge ourselves to be great, to challenge ourselves to be strong. Yes, every day it's a challenge to be strong. It's a challenge to be positive because of life, stress, responsibilities, our own self, our own mind can make us feel like we're going crazy. But feed and pour into yourself. Okay. And I think I have one more point to give you guys. No, I have two more points. This one is remind yourself not to dwell on negativity. Remind yourself to not dwell on negativity. Avoid dwelling on downers. Downers bring you down. Focusing on negatives isn't just unpleasant, it also makes you less effective in tackling other tasks you face. Negativity produces more negativity. Yes, and bad things happen. We can't stop that, but try to not replay them over and over again and fixate on what happened to you. Play positive scenes in your mind instead. Hi, JNS Adventures. How are you? Welcome. Good to see you. Yes, it's so true, the Bright family. It's about what you let your mind think, you know. Remind yourself, if you start going down that path, and yes, there can be a lot of negative things happening to you, but you don't have to dwell on it. You don't have to fixate your mind on it and say, oh, this is happening. This is happening. I can't believe this is happening. And why is this happening to me? And this isn't happening to them. And you're bringing yourself down a road of negativity. And don't do that to yourself. You deserve way better than that, okay? And this is, I have two more points. This one is talk it out with a friend, okay? It's very important to maintain your positive energy. Don't try to keep everything in yourself. Don't try to hold all of your problems, all of your stress, all of your burdens, everything you're going through. Everybody needs someone to talk to, and not just anybody, someone that you can trust. Someone you can trust, someone trustworthy, someone who doesn't, you tell them something, they don't go and, spray it out and tell everybody. No, someone that you know that when I tell you something, it's going to stay there. I can trust you with this information. So make sure you have people like that in your life. And if you don't have people like in your life, find a support group. There's many support groups online, many support groups. So if you want to be supported, you will be. You will be supported. There's people out there that are going through the same things that you are. And I encourage myself with that because when I'm going through something, I feel overwhelmed and thinking that I am the only one dealing with this problem and challenge. Mm-mm. Not so at all. We all struggle with certain things from time to time, but it's reaching out and finding your group of support for whatever it is that you need. Because guess what? When you feel supported, you feel encouraged, energized, positive, and it's very good for your mental and your emotional health. Also, I believe it helps you physically. It's very important to find people to support you, especially when you don't have those people in real life, but you can always seek support from support groups or people who have a similar story to you, or reading about those who have a similar story to you. We all can find support, but we must look for it and we must encourage ourselves. That's how we keep a positive energy. And this is the last part that is very important: sleep. To keep positive energy, we have to be okay physically. That when you sleep is when you allow your mind to rest, you let your body rest. And proper rest is a critical part of maintaining a positive attitude. Studies have shown that even partial sleep deprivation has a significant effect on your mental state. And those who were limited to less than 5 hours of sleep at night for 1 week felt significantly more stressed, angry, sad, and mentally exhausted. So it's hard to find a positive mindset under those conditions. So get some sleep. And I know that some have some sleep apnea or maybe insomnia or some other issues. So try to find having a sleep routine. It's been very helpful for me to have a sleep routine. It helps me to let my mind slow down. Like I that's when I turn the lights down low. Is you prepare your bed with your comfortable things. Make sure you have on your comfortable clothes. Maybe take a nice bath. Clean your brush your teeth. Maybe have some hot tea, and then you sit and then you deep breathe. I have a yoga mat. I sit on it and I deep breathe for 15 to 20 minutes. Even sometimes stretching, and that stretching helps to release those muscles so that my shoulders and my back is not all wound up. But having that sleep routine, that calming routine, you're telling your mind, oh, you had this, you had this, you had this, and now you can relax. You have to do something because it's important. Because if you don't sleep, you're not going to have any energy to do what you need to. You're actually going to feel miserable and you will snap. You will snap at other people when you don't get sleep. Yes, Leticia is so good. I didn't know how important stretching was until I had stopped, and now I'm into doing Pilates. Yeah, that's a topic for another day. But yeah, have a stretching routine. Have a time where you do your deep breathing, and it will help you to calm down, to relax your muscles in your body, and center and focus yourself so that you can get the restful sleep that you need. Because if your body, if your mind is still working on things and it's all raged up, and you don't let your mind relax, there's no way you're going to get restful sleep. So let your mind relax and take care of you. Let me look. Oh, and this one definitely is the last point about maintaining your positive energy. Journal. Journaling is a great way to deal with overwhelming emotions. It provides a healthy outlet in which you can express yourself and manage your emotions and overall mental health. So, keeping a journal can help you identify and track the causes of negative thinking and develop a plan. So, do that for yourself. You know, writing things down, getting things out of your head. We don't even understand that we are dealing with something until you start writing, and then you're like, wow, oh, that's how I feel. So your mind could be working on something. So it's important to get things out and also talk talk it out with yourself. When you're in your spiritual time, meditation time, do that for yourself because you deserve it. So keep a positive energy by considering yourself, getting your rest, journaling, finding a support group, you know, having your me time, getting out in nature, enjoying your life, doing things that feed your spirit, getting into your self care, surrounding yourself with positive people or like minded people that can encourage you and support you along your journey in your life, because maintaining positive energy is a lifestyle, it's a routine that each of you deserve to have. See, I want you to have a positive life, and I want you also to maintain it. Maintain your positivity because you're deserving of it. Thank you all so much for joining me today. And I hope that you maintain your positive energy. I hope that you feel good about your life. I hope that you are at peace with yourself and with anything that you have been struggling with and dealing with. It's very important for us to consider ourselves, to put ourselves, as on the table. We constantly put other people's interests ahead of our own. And you matter. You're important. You're special. You're worthy and deserving of not only having a positive attitude and positive energy, but maintaining it as well. Thanks, everybody, for joining me today. I really enjoyed this topic. It was a good one. And I want you to have positive energy. I want you to have all of the joy in this life. I want you to have all the peace, all the positivity, all the encouragement, all the love for yourself, so that you can also show up in this world giving that same positive energy to others. You are deserving of it. You're capable of it, and you can maintain it. I'm Marlene of Marlene Motivates, and you have just been inspired and encouraged for all things self improvement, positivity, care, concern, mindset shifting. I am your channel. So if you have not subscribed to this channel already, hit that subscribe button. And those who are listening in the replay, leave me a comment in the comment section below how you keep your positive energy. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate all my subscribers. I appreciate all my members. Thank you so much for being a member on this channel and a subscriber on this channel. I hope to always give you more motivation, more positivity always. And I will see you guys tomorrow, same time. Bye-bye, guys. And like I always say, just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life. Bye, guys.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it. forgive me. I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? I forgive me. I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Ooh, hey, yeah.